The two words I would use to describe my community would be inspirational waymakers.
Small and passionate.
Encouraging and comforting.
I would say fucking lit.
Is Black people.
Black creatives.
Support. Inspiring.
Being together means that you and another person are in the same vicinity, spending time with each other. It doesn't necessarily have to be intimate.
To me, being together means feeling connected, feeling like you have somebody's attention, you have somebody who has your back or can hear you, see you, make you feel validated. 2020 has definitely challenged us to find ways to be together without physically being together. Like,
it doesn't always have to mean that you're in a physical space with somebody, although that is, I think that's my favorite part of being together with somebody, and not just romantically, but you can also translate that on with being online or being like in a group chat with somebody. When you're like super comfortable, you're together in that moment, being in a space that you're super comfortable with, and you're able to be vulnerable and be your authentic self, and you don't have to switch up for nobody.
To me, to be together, it means to be on the same page, to be supported, and to be united.
My favorite part about being with my loved ones is just really like kicking back, sharing good stories that we have, and just being there for one another, even if it's like the good times and the bad times, just being present in each other's lives.
I have three things. One of them, again, is just to emphasize the fact that they are my support system. Being able to come to people in times of need and have people be able to come to me, knowing that I'm feeling supported and I'm supporting them, that is like one of my favorite parts. Another one of my favorite things is laughter. One of the best times, or just in general, the best times that I ever have with my community and with people in general is when we are laughing about anything. Like, we're just having a really good time. And the last thing is new experiences, getting the opportunity to experience new things, whether that be a new movie or traveling to a new country or an amusement park, any kind of thing where I get to have a new experience with someone in my community.
I definitely learned that support is valued. Being a entrepreneur or pursuing entrepreneurship, support is so important. So just having people to back me up and share my products with other people, spread the word by mouth, even post-grad, like looking for jobs, even if somebody might have the slightest connection in the fashion industry, they've offered to, let me know and connect me.
You have a lot more in common with people than you think, and there's always a community out there for you. I think a lot of times we can feel isolated in the environments and the context that we're in, and we don't necessarily open ourselves up to the idea that there are people that are going through the same things that we are in this moment.
they show up for me when I don't expect them to. They give me space when I need it, and I love that. I'm like a person who needs, like physical space as well as like emotional space to process, so that I can love better, be better friends that way. So that's how my community, my small but mighty and passionate community, has been able to support me, is to be there when they see that I need them, when I ask for help, and to also recognize when I'm not replying or I'm not answering phone calls, and being okay with that.
My community has supported me this year by supporting my Black-owned business, Pour des Femmes, even throughout the pandemic and during, like I said, all that police brutality stuff. I still felt so supported.
About
different topics, especially relating to this past year with 2020. A lot of things have happened, and it's awesome that people have, I guess, broken down that transparency barrier and are able to really just kind of express how they truly feel. Inspirational waymakers, I try to collect them, as you will, you know, like when you see somebody who you emulate or you want to emulate, you go over and you're like, hey, you know, what's your name? So I really try to gravitate towards people who are positive, who are uplifting, but who also are making positive change in the world and who can teach me something
in great ways, just with joy and laughter and sense of belonging, feeling like I know I can always depend on somebody and I can lean on somebody.